get their head underneath you, rather than like, you know, jumping to some crazy guillotine, which you're giving up position to do. Right? A lot of times you gotta let this come to you. To use judo, it's hard to go chase someone and do judo. That's more wrestling, hand fighting, making them look like they're breaking them mentally even. But like, you know, the smart plays, be efficient, know your best routes to, you know, positive outcomes. So that's more, it's more general than like a throw or a takedown. You gotta kind of think full spectrum in these transitions. So, you know, these takedowns, like we've done with our foot sweeps and our leg Uchimata Osoto, start looking for how you're gonna get to the neck and which hand is gonna go to the chin first. So within the reactions of your partner, and this is a little bit more of the ecological approach here, like whatever our tie-ups are, I'm using like something, you know, to get his head down. And let's keep it with judo. Okay, let's keep it with, I have an underhook, I might like lift his leg, and now, whoa, look at that. His head's underneath me. Or I might have a whizzer for the same thing like we just did. Same thing, his head's underneath me. Did we do Sasae yesterday?
No, we did not.
That was on Friday in Palm Beach. Okay. Rotating our hips and touching our foot to their shin. That's my favorite setup for a front headlock. Sure, it works as a cool throw sometimes where like it just makes sense to like take someone down. It's very efficient, and I think for jiu-jitsu's sake, it's a really good takedown because it doesn't have to work with any of the deeper philosophical traits of like timing foot sweeps. It's more like, come to my foot. I will have it as a prop over here at a vanishing point where I'm pulling you. Rather than like counting steps and knowing feel for where things are, it's more like that, like I'm pulling into a place. So let's play with that a little bit as a tangent where most of us are righties. So I'm gonna pivot my hips. I'm not gonna like lay back and pull them out. I'm gonna rotate and I'm gonna lift my foot up at this vanishing point. And I'm gonna pull my partner to that point. So it's more of like rotating, a little, you know.
Do you want to go up or down?
Definitely up.
Okay.
I don't want what Wes naturally wants to do. I feel it in it. Where I'm Wes, okay? Like you want to have this thing where your hips are involved. Do you see how my head is back? And my hips are in there, rather than like, right? So I'm a lefty, so it's more here. That's my favorite takedown. Right there is where I can get his head underneath me or I can throw him. So let's play with this where we are able to stay sticky with the bottom of our foot, and we have a good uke who's not going to fall, and we're going to just coil, and he's going to walk a little. Do you see this? At some point, he's bound to fall. And it's very minimal for me if I learn how to just like keep coiling rather than chasing something or falling back into something. Like we did yesterday, we did the maybe 6 things where we were rotating and coiling. It never ends, right? It's more efficient, seamless. Our tie-up over under, we could do it either way. So if we're doing a pummel side where we pull the lat to get to it, fine. If we want the overhook side, we gotta move our head to the other side. We can't like pull them out. Right, their head's over there, how am I gonna get them over here? I gotta kind of shift my weight to do that same Sasae, right? So play with the bottom of your foot, opening up, your hips turning, looking at them, breaking their balance a few times.
Are you pushing with this one?
You see that? Get used to that, where that happens. And I'm like rotating and coiling. That. And as an uke, please stand upright. Don't like, I'm learning, right? You guys are learning this. There should be some pressure to like, just ease into it. Pivot and rotate. My uke, if you're doing Sasae, let's learn it on the fly. Use your right foot, rotate. No. Don't use this hand. Just pull this lat and use the bottom of your right foot. Good. Coil and rotate, stay on one foot. Good. Do you see how I'm along with you? I'm playing ball, I'm staying square to him. I'm not just like Frankensteining it. I'm a little malleable. So let them make contact. Try not to step over it. Let this be like a learning process where, oh yeah, if I just keep rotating and coiling, I'm gonna throw that. Get used to that and we'll reconvene in class, okay? I'll do one.